Publishing results in Snap Audition is super easy, especially the delivering of feedback to all the entrants. Now, if the scoring scheme for the particular category of your audition is graded, accept, deny, or just feedback, you can publish one entrant at a time. And I'm going to show you how to do that. If it is not one of those, then you will need to publish one category at a time, an entire category, and we'll get into that. So if it is graded or accept, deny, I can either publish the entrance results if I'm in an org admin under the entrant itself. So I can go into this entrant and see it's been judged by the number of judges I want to judge it. And I can click here to publish entrant. And it will publish or send the results just to that entrant. I can also do it over here under results. I can publish just this entrant, or underneath the judging itself. So say I go through here and I've judged this one entrant and I've submitted that score, I can publish it right from that screen too. And so we make it easy to publish just that one entrant to send them their result. To publish results for an entire category or audition. So under the results tab, you'll see that some of these categories have already been published. Well, let's just ignore that for this video. Now, the first thing I'm going to do when I think that the audition is ready to be published, everything's judged, is click this run checks. It's going to check for different issues. It's going to check whether or not every entrant was scored, whether or not any of these categories ended up in a tie, and a few other things. So if I click on this percussion category, there was at least one tie that could affect our results. These two entrants resulted in a 25.45 score. Now, if the tie was a big deal because it was way up at the top, we could look at the scores and figure out, okay, maybe we need to add another judge's score. Maybe I need to add my score, whatever it is, to break that tie, however we need to do it. Now, remember, you cannot change a score of another judge. You can only delete that score. Now, that's for the integrity of the scoring system. When I'm ready to publish this result, I'm going to make some decisions. Do I want to notify the entrants in this category by email? Okay, it's only going to send an email notifying them that results are ready. They'll need to log into the system to see their result. The third option here, I'll skip the second, is to publish results to the registration page. So the same page where the entrant went to register, the results can be published to. Before we do that, though, we need to format the results page. I see two things. First, I see some text box. I can add any information I need that will appear at the top. Any text I put up here. And then below that is a spreadsheet of the results from the system. Now, if you wanted to, you could change this. You could add a column. Now, as a last resort, maybe to break a tie, I could literally change the results here on this page. The problem is, if I publish something to the public registration page and I've changed the results that the Snap Audition system came up with, I definitely do not want to share the results to the individual entrant. Let me explain. Going back to this, if I change the public results, maybe I move Arden to space number 2, I flip-flop these spaces, I definitely need to hide the score, grade, rank from the entrant. I need to do that because the public results page is going to reflect something different than the system calculated. Okay, so once I'm ready, I'm going to hit publish. And if I have this, notify entrants by email, then all of the entrants are going to receive an email notifying them that the results are published for that category. So if I'm the entrant, how do I view my results? Let's go back to the playground. We're going to click viewing my results. Imagine I'm an entrant. I entered into a audition to this audition. I log into Snap Audition and I see my registrations here. So these are two different auditions, but I'm going to click on All-State Band 2034. Now, I could have, if I registered for more than one category, I'm going to see both of them here. Because the results have been published, I have the results here. All right, so if they haven't been published, it's going to tell me about my registration and then say, waiting for results. This person did not make any of the groups and was not ranked in the group. So if they did make a group, they'll have the name of the group and their rank. Below that, because we have set to share feedback, we have all the feedback from the judges. So we see that 4 judges judged this entrant. And they provided this text feedback and no attachments. And then this is the rubric of how they were scored. So here on the registration page, they can see the results of everybody who entered the contest based on that spreadsheet that we could have edited before we published the results.